everybody, welcome to Life with Sunny Lee. And it has been another snowed in, busy week. We weren't snowed in entirely. We could get out, but the fact is it was cold and it was snow out there. So the cats did not get out. They've been in the garage all week. They've gotten time out to play in the garage inside, but they haven't gotten outside because the temperature's been too cold, and the days that was pretty, it was too doggone wet. The snow just took forever to melt, and I was afraid that they would get into the snowdrifts and then I would have a wet, mad cat. And I didn't want that, so I just left them in. So in the meantime, we went to church on Sunday, and then afterwards came home and started cleaning again. And as you know, I'm trying to get the house cleaned. Usually most people will take the winter months off just to kind of relax and recharge the batteries and stuff. I'm not like that. I mean, I relax. I work on puzzles in the evenings. I just finished another one this week, and I love the new puzzle table that I bought. And but during the day I have to be busy, and I can't do anything outside. So it's a perfect time to deep clean your house or declutter your house, whichever you need to do. And we all need to declutter some worse than other. But first of all, what is clutter? Clutter is a collection of things in an untidy, messy way. In other words, it's a mess that doesn't add any value to your life. There's two different types of messy clutter. The one is just the everyday stuff that you get where you have to just go around, pick it up maybe once a week or so, or every night, however you have it in your schedule to do it. And then there's the excessive hoarding clutter. And this is usually a symptom of ADD or OCD or depression can start these on. And then there's the everyday buildup of clutter that is basically caused by such things as life changes, not having enough time to get it done. You're so exhausted from work that you just come home and you just say, I'll do it later. Not having an organization, not having a system, not having a way or area assigned to places. So you know when you come home, my keys go here, the mail goes here. You know, you just kind of throw it on the table and you say, I'll deal with it later. That's another type of clutter. Having too much stuff. That's another. So we have different ways that we become cluttery, if that's a word. And how do you deal with it? And why should you deal with it? Well, there's reasons why, and this is kind of what I found out, which I thought was very interesting if I can find my notes. Okay. This is one of the reasons I found that you should really get rid of the clutter in your house, be it small or be it large. Now, my house has not always been like this. I had a cluttering problem, almost to the hoarding point at one time. And a lot of it was because I was working, had kids, and I didn't have an organization system. And this is what my entryway from the kitchen once looked like. It was a total mess. And I went and did some research and figured out some ways I needed to change, and I changed. But why should I change? Research has shown that disorder and clutter has an accumulative effect on our brains. It reduces our ability to focus, increases our cognitive overload, and reduces our work memory. In a 2009 study, it found that the levels of stress hormone were higher in people who lived in cluttered environments. People who sleep in cluttered rooms are more likely to have sleep problems and sleep disorders, and all which can lead to weight gain. People that live in a cluttered environment are 77% more likely to be overweight. Not only does the cluttering reduce your health, it also gives a place for pests to live, such as mice, rats, roaches, bed bugs, and fleas. And all these can cause serious health problems if they get to a population that's dangerous. And then you also have the mold and the dust, not to mention what it does to your house, the floors, the carpet. I've got a spot upstairs on my carpet that's been ruined because of cluttering. So it does take a number on your house as well. So those are the reasons why we need to make it a habit to declutter our houses, to keep them straight and neat. So how do we go about it? First of all, you have to have a plan. Don't think you're going to do the whole house in one setting. That's overwhelming. I mean, it's taken me years, to get to this point. And you start with one room at a time, one surface at a time. And you set time limits. Like, maybe I want to work for 15 minutes and take a break. And then I'll go back and work another 15 minutes and take a break. Or I'm just going to do a half hour today and I'll do a half hour tomorrow. Or I just want to get that stove cleaned today and tomorrow I'll work on the cabinet next to it. And that's another key. Okay, you need to make yourself a plan and stick to it. Start one room at a time. And think about which room you want to do first. I do the kitchen usually, and then I'll go and then think about which room you want to do last. And I read somewhere or heard someone say that they hate cluttering, because it just leads to another messy room. Well, that's true. What I do is what I call as a staging room, and that is the room I put everything that needs to go somewhere else. And when I get to this room, that's when everything should have a home and I should know where it goes. But right now, I'm in the stage of finding that home for everything. And like I said, start in zones. First thing you do is just grab a trash bag, go through and find any trash that you have and get rid of it. If it's broken, get rid of it. If it doesn't work, get rid of it. If you've not used it in a year, get rid of it. As simple as that. And then after you've got all the trash picked up, then you start zone by zone. Now when I deep clean, I've never done this before. And this year I did the walls. I washed them down. And I really did not realize how dirty the walls got. And this started when I lost our dog, when she died. There was water and food from where she ate near the wall. So I cleaned that wall. And I could definitely tell that there was a difference in how the wall looked. And so I started washing that wall and saw the dirty water and thought, went to the next one, did that room, same thing. And I thought, man, I never thought about washing walls before, but wash your walls. When I start cleaning, I'll clean with the ceiling fans and the light fixtures first, the walls, and work down from there. So, like I said, first thing to do, get a trash can, go around, get all the trash. Now what you need to do is give everything a home. Decide where you're going to put it. Like in the kitchen here, try to keep all your spices together. I have my little spice rack. And then the spices that won't fit in that go up on this area up here. All the bows I use for cooking go here. My favorite skillets and cast iron goes here. Spaghetti pot and stuff goes up here. Microwaves and storage tubs go there. And here is all the microwavable stuff that you use to cook in the microwave. I know you're saying, why is it here and not over there? Because this is my prep area for the microwave. And keep my coffee pot here. Of course, I have my Aero Gardens going. Always have those going. And over here, I have my air fryer and our drink area. This is stuff that needs to be taken to the basement. I haven't gotten it moved yet. And then over here, We have our mugs. I know you're thinking they should go over there, but I don't have room over there. But all the mugs and glasses are here. Up there is baking stuff. The bottom drawer is baking stuff. Pantry stuff here that needs to be used up soon. The rest of the pantry stuff goes into the pantry over there. So you have to have, everything has to have a zone. And once you know where everything's going to go, it's easier to put the stuff away. So you can put them away quite easily. Another thing you need to do is you're looking at something and you go, oh, I haven't used that for 2 or 3 years. I'm not going to use it anymore. Oh my gosh, I paid so much money for it. Forget that. Don't think about selling it, not unless you have a lot of time, because it takes time to take pictures of it, post it on wherever you're going to sell it from, take phone calls from people, answer questions, go out and meet these people, and in the end, what are you going to make? Enough to cover the gas that took you to get there? Not worth it. Donate it, and someone else can make use of it. Or if it's broken, get rid of it. Simple as that. So no guilt. Now, like I said, declutter on a regular schedule. Once a week, go through and put things, well, once a night. I go through every night and I pick up any trash and I put the stuff away that needs to be put away. If I don't have to work to do it. If I have to take it over to the garage and the garage is already locked up or it's cold outside, it's going to go into the other room and wait until I declutter, and then I'll take it and move it around. So that is basically what I've been doing this week. The only thing I did take, and I did take her medicine back to the vet, and they bought it back. They buy back medicine that they don't use it since it's still in the original packages and stuff. They will buy back the medicine that's not used from an animal that's passed. So I did do that, and that was a little depressing, but we got through it. And see if there's anything else in my notes that I wanted to say. Nope. All right, that is what we've been up to this week. We did that. We had an eye appointment for my husband, and he passed that with flying colors. No changes, so we're fine there. And I've got the kitchen and the nook completely decluttered. The only thing I do have yet left to do is the fridge. I need to get a lot of this off. There's no need to have this much stuff. What I'm going to keep is the towel rack, because this is my towel for when I wash my hands. I'm going to get rid of, I'll keep this notepad, keep this, keep my light. Everything else is going to go, I think. And on the front, I do keep my appointments up there, which I will keep. I'll keep the calendar. Everything else is going to go off of here, except for I will keep them. We'll keep this one measuring thing. I use it quite a bit. But the rest of the stuff I will have to take off, and then I gotta clean the inside of the fridge yet. And then the floor. So that's this project for the rest of this week. And next week, we'll tackle the office. And that is going to be the hardest room down here, because this is where I put things that I didn't have a home for yet. Oh, the vacuum cleaners and stuff will go into the closet, which I need to clean out yet too. That's the utility closet I need cleaning out so I can get those things back in. I just had them out there so long because I was having to I was having to vacuum the floor every day because of the dog. And I was having to shampoo once a week because of her. So I can put that away now. So I hope this has inspired you to declutter a little. Remember, it's not a job that you have to get done right away. It's going to take a while. 15 minutes a day. Go through and get the trash first, and then go and choose whichever room you're going to clean first. I chose the kitchen because that's the room that you use the most, and when it's clean, you're going to eat more at home. You're going to feel better about going in there. And a lot of people have their entryway into the kitchen, so when they walk in, they see a nice clean kitchen. It relaxes them a little bit and helps them to de-stress for the day. And you're going to want to work in your kitchen if the kitchen's clean. So, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.